Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you are new, hello. I am Simphora, or also known as Izzy, and here on my YouTube channel, I make Sims content. For today's video, as you can see by the title, I am going to be doing something a little bit different. Today, I am going to be reviewing inZOI's Character Studio demo. If you don't know anything about inZOI, inZOI is a new life simulation game developed by Create-A-Zoi. Create-A-Zoi is a Korean video game publisher that is most known for creating Battlegrounds PUBG. Anyways, I feel like I receive a lot of questions about my thoughts on inZOI or if I will be playing once it releases, and before I would tell some people I'm not sure, because to me I feel like I can't judge something that I have not played yet. And if I am being honest, the old me used to judge books by its cover, but I don't want to do that because inZOI is still in working progress. However, y'all know how I am. I like to keep things real, so throughout this video I want to discuss my likes, dislikes, wishes, and wants while creating a Zoi. But before we get into the video, I want to make a disclaimer and say that I am not sponsored by Create-A-Zoi, so I don't have any information regarding the release date or price of inZOI. However, if one of the developers happen to stumble upon this video, I am open to collaborating. For the first time in years, I can finally say that I'm very excited about a brand new life simulation game. But don't get me wrong, I'm still very excited for the release of Paralives and other future sim games, but this right here, I need my hands on it immediately. So in this Create-A-Zoi, I attempted to make Ellie Williams from The Last of Us. If you're unfamiliar with The Last of Us video game or the TV show series, it's about two survivors named Joel and Ellie, and they work together during a post-apocalypse to find a cure for the modern fungal plague that has decimated the entire human race. It's a really good video game. I have played part 1 and part 2, and if you can't tell, I'm obsessed with Ellie to the point that I had to create her in the game. The first topic that I want to talk about is the amount of customization in Create-A-Zoi. I'm very impressed on the amount of customization that we have on Zois. I don't want to compare inZOI's customization to The Sims because they're two different video games, but I really like how I'm able to customize a lot of things in inZOI, starting from the hair all the way to the clothes. The customization can be a little bit overwhelming, but it's like a good overwhelm because now you have a lot of control on how you want your Zoi to look. Also, the color wheel is amazing. Not everything is recolorable, but I really like how there's a small slider system under the color wheel. One thing that I would like to see implemented in Create-A-Zoi is individual facial presets for eyes, nose, and mouth. I say this because the slider system felt very limited. I don't know about y'all, but when I was entering Create-A-Zoi, I didn't even know where to start when it came to adjusting the Zoi's face. And once I had noticed there wasn't any facial presets, your girl was kinda stuck. I don't rely heavily on facial presets, but I do like using them in The Sims to give me a little assistance and to prevent the same face syndrome. But I will say that I really like the basic and detailed edit mode. Fun fact, I actually had plans on making my Zoi self, but she didn't look anything like me. Half of it is my problem because I suck at making anything that is supposed to look like me, but there just wasn't enough afro textured hairs in Create-A-Zoi to allow me to feel satisfied with my Zoi self. I'm not exaggerating when I tell y'all this. I think there was only 4 afro textured hairstyles, and out of those 4 hairstyles, none of them represented me. There was one hairstyle that I used, but once I put it on my Zoi, she started to look biracial instead of fully black. I think it was just the waviness of the hair. I have curly hair, like a 3C4A curl pattern to be exact, and the wavy hairstyle was the closest I could use. I'm not sure if it's hard to create afro textured hairstyles in video games or if it's a thing where there's not much knowledge on how to make it, but I want the game developers to reach out to their community and take notes on what to add because I would love to see some afros, box braids, bantu knots, twist, etc. Overall, I'm not trying to get pity points, but I just dislike the fact that there's a lack of afro textured hairstyles in most video games. I'm also aware that people like me can simply wait until more afro textured hairstyles are modded in the game, But in my opinion, it should already be in the game because we exist and not everyone can mod their game. Another topic that I want to talk about is the body shaping in Create-A-Zoi. So you can adjust your Zoi's muscle, body weight, and the details of each part of the body except the height and feet. Not gonna lie, I disliked the limitations on adjusting the parts of the body. Sometimes I wonder if the reasoning behind the body limitations is because of the Korean beauty standards, but I hope not. As of now, it's not really possible to make a plus-sized Zoi, but the good thing is that the game developers acknowledge the issue and they plan on improving the body shaping. I was really satisfied with how fast the developers responded in regards to the body shaping because some developers could never. Some developers just take a little longer to respond, but it just shows you that the game developers from inZOI listen and care. I liked how much clothing Create-A-Zoi had. There was more than enough tops, bottoms, sets, and shoes for me to choose from. What really blew my mind was the clothing overlay. It was nice to see that when you overlay clothes, it doesn't clip into each other. There's a really cool option where you can import textures on your Zoi's clothing. It's almost as if you're making your own custom content in a way. I also loved how the clothes in Create-A-Zoi is accessible for both genders. Since Ellie is a masculine presenting woman, I thankfully didn't have to worry about putting her in a crop top or a dress, so it was really nice to see that she could be represented. And finally, I would like to see more outfit categories in Create-A-Zoi, like formal wear, sleepwear, athletic wear, and swimwear. And finally, the last topic that I want to talk about is the traits. For now, you can only give your Zoi one trait out of 18 traits. I like the traits. The traits seem to be very descriptive. However, my only concern is if one trait will be enough to give my Zoi a personality in gameplay. I guess I can say that one of my biggest fears is to have a bland Zoi because in The Sims, I'm able to choose more traits. I haven't watched much gameplay videos on inZOI because I don't want to be spoiled, but I would like to be able to choose more than one trait for my Zoi in the future. In all honesty, do you guys think that The Sims has competition? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, along with any other thoughts or opinions that you may have about inZOI. I hope you guys enjoyed this video because I am going to end this video right here. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new, and I will see you all in my next video.